Welcome back to the winter wonderland. Today, Steve and I were back up here in the mountains to do some ice fishing. We had some fun. We had a lot of fun actually last time when we were up here. So we figured we'd do round 2 and test our luck if these trout are still cooperating. It's bright and sunny out, but don't let it deceive you because it is absolutely frigid out here. Like, my face is so numb I can hardly move my mouth to talk properly. It's a whopping 0 degrees according to Steve's truck. So again, don't let this sunshine and bluebird skies fool you because it's absolutely freezing out here. I didn't forget my scooper thing, right? Oh, I did not.
Where's the door at?
Door's on this side. Sweet. Perfect. This is the same general setup that we used last time. So we just have a bunch of maggots and mealworms, as well as some night crawlers. We didn't use the pink maggots last time, so I'm going to use it. So that is the general consensus of what we're using. Just a small tungsten jig head tipped with a night crawler, mealworm, or maggot, depending on what we want. So we're just going to drop this down and get to fishing. We are fishing maybe about 15-20 feet of water. So I think Steve is fishing bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fish like
this one, the bottom. This one is like 10 feet below.
Middle.
This
okay.
is yours though.
Yeah, we're gonna fish.
I'm mooching up all his gear, so it's all his stuff. I'm just taking over.
We're gonna cover the entire water column. Fish the bottom, fish halfway surface, and fish really close to the ice, just to see where the fish are. We will just fish without it. Let me ask you some questions about trout.
Yeah.
I feel like as a fly fisherman, you should know this.
Maybe.
We're gonna play a trivia because he can't catch trout. So Steve's a big fly fisherman, so he's a lot more knowledgeable, because I feel like when you fly fishing wild trout, you learn a lot more than fishing hatchery trout like we are today. So I'm gonna ask Steve some questions.
Put me on the spot.
He's gonna forget everything. A rainbow trout's nest is in the gravel at the bottom of the water. What is a rainbow trout's nest called?
Huh.
It's a tough question.
Yeah, let me think about it. I feel like I should know this.
It's 4 letters.
Reed.
That's right.
Yeah.
R-E-D-D. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty sure you pronounce it.
A group of rainbow trout is called blank.
That's cool.
That's what I would have guessed.
Yeah.
It's not a school.
Let me think.
It's 5 letters.
5 letters.
I'll give you hints as you go on.
I should know this. A flock.
A flock of fish.
A flock of fish. What is it called? I should know this, I feel like.
Do you want to know the first letter? H.
H. I don't know.
A group of rainbow trout is called hover.
Really? I would have never
H-O-V-E-R. I would have never known that either.
I never knew that.
That's hard. Rainbow trout have been introduced to every continent except for one continent.
Continent, huh? I'm gonna go with Africa.
Antarctica.
Well,
Rainbow trout have been commercially farmed since what year? This is a hard one.
I would think like 1960s.
The rainbow trout have been commercially farmed since 1870.
Wow.
So that's like
over
150 years, 153 years. Crazy. And we're fishing for them right now.
Yeah.
Commercially farmed.
People like their trout. I think what they are out here now. Now that I'm here, it's a little windy out here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell because this thing's vibrating. Oh, dude, this thing's frozen.
Let's see. I'm just trying.
Jeez, that thing's loud.
Yeah.
I thought that was a GoPro. Mm-hmm. This is so good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's on. He's on.
GoPro,
Set the
start
hook.
recording.
Let's...
GoPro, start recording. Sorry.
When you start eating, the fish bite.
GoPro, start recording. Fish on, guys. Fish on.
Oh, yeah. That was a big bite. This is on the Swedish pimple, too.
Yeah. I was about to cut it off, too.
He committed.
Yeah. I wasn't setting the hook because I was trying to get the GoPro to start going.
Oh, look at that.
There we go, guys.
He's tangled. Nice.
Oh, are you gonna bite? Oh.
No. He just came up and tangled. Let's go, man. We've been sitting here for like an hour.
Let's go, man. That's awesome.
We got lunch.
Time.
We got lunch.
Maybe the bite is on now.
We'll see. Maybe it's just a Swedish pimple. That's probably the biggest one you caught.
Yeah.
Got him off the Swedish pimple. And you tipped it with a maggot, huh?
Yep, 2 maggots.
Oh, 2 maggots.
Yeah.
Maybe they're hungry.
Maybe.
First fish in like an hour, so back to the fishing setup here. We were still enjoying our chips and salsa. And like we say, when you eat, the fish eat. Oh, getting hit. Fish on, Steve. Let's go. Steve and I were just getting ready to move and caught one. Steve and I are in the process of moving spots because we've been sitting here for like an hour after Steve caught that first one. Steve's not in the tent right now because he's 30 yards away from me, closer to the shore, drilling new holes so that we can move all our stuff over there. And this was something that Steve told me to use. Steve brought along some power bait, power eggs, and I have never caught fish off of those before. Never have I even gotten a bite. And so I tipped it next to my maggot on that little jig head. Came in here. Got a nice little eater. It's been slow, but you just gotta be patient sometimes. I'm gonna bonk this guy and put him out of his misery. Oop. Oh. Well, that was an epic failure. I was gonna bonk him, and then he flopped out. He fell in the hole. He swam back out, and then he went back inside. So I guess we'll call that quick release. I was not planning to release that guy, but we will say that we released him. Ah, that hurts. That was just me being a complete noob. We are transitioning closer to the shoreline, like 30 yards, because that spot was, I mean, we both caught a fish, but that was like 2 fish in 3 hours of fishing. which is pretty slow. So maybe we're just not where these fish like to be. So we're gonna move more shallow. I think we were fishing like 25 to 30 feet. Right now we should be fishing 15 to 20 feet. So we'll reset up here and get things going again. You need a scooper thing. All right, send these rods back down to the depth.
Not that much shallower here.
A lot more shallow?
It's not.
It's not?
No, I thought it would be. There it is. I think it's shallower. I just don't think so much.
No, it's definitely shallower.
Is it?
Probably by like a good 10 feet. I want to say it's just a slow day of fishing.
Yeah, seems like it. Maybe they went the other way, deep.
Maybe.
That's where a fish finder would be like. It's a confidence booster.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's fish there. We're just not getting hit.
Needless to say, it's been a very slow day of fishing. We have not gotten a single bite ever since we moved. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going out there?
Good.
It's cold. I can see your breath.
It's so cold, dude. Hey, did you give me the knife already?
No, it's right here. Here. It's like 2 o'clock. So Steve's gonna clean the trout that he caught. And then he's gonna give me all the cooking stuff. And I'm gonna cook in here. It's actually really cold outside. There's a little bit of wind that picked up. And when you pair a little bit of a breeze with 0-degree weather or temperature, it's gnarly, to say the least. This trout here is so frozen with snow. Usually I bring my grill, but I wasn't gonna bring it this time. Instead of cooking it on the grill, we're just gonna throw this fish just like that. But I need to figure out a way to make this not so turn the heat on very low, and we're gonna cook it like this just because we don't have a grill. Not the most ideal way to cook, for sure. But when you're out here and you're partially frozen, you just gotta do what's most convenient for you. Either way, I think we'll end up with a cooked fish anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? If you're still achieving the same result, does it really matter which path you take? I don't know. I do know that our results are still the same for fishing. No bites. So Steve actually was generous enough to take one for the team, and he let me cook inside the shelter, and he's standing outside in the frigid wind.
It's cold out here. How's it coming along?
It's going a lot better than I thought. Here,
I'm not getting any bites. No, I'm good.
warm up your hands. I know there's a difference in temperature just sitting in here and out there.
It's not even so much the temperature, look, it's the wind, it's just frigid.
Yeah, the wind chill saps all your heat away.
That feels good.
As soon as I fired up this second one, it's like completely warm in here.
Oh, 2 stoves,
Yeah, 2 stoves. We also have a carbon monoxide detector right there. When you're in an enclosed space like this and you have anything with propane or gasoline, like, make sure you are aware of carbon monoxide, because you can get carbon monoxide poisoning if you're unaware. Like, that thing is silent and it's deadly. Like people will sleep in a shelter like this, an enclosed shelter with propane, whether the propane is turned on like this or they just have a propane bottle. Sometimes the propane bottle will just leak, and basically when you're trapped in here, carbon monoxide doesn't have a place to escape. So when you start breathing that stuff in, you basically die. And if you're asleep, you die in your sleep. So always be aware of that. We have Steve's carbon monoxide detector there. So as of right now, it's at 0, meaning that it's not really detecting any carbon monoxide. So we're good. But the other thing too is we have a window here. It's open, ventilated. We have a second one open right there because Steve's filming through that one. And we also have another one right here if we wanted to. So always be safe whenever you are dealing with an enclosed space and propane. Turn off the heat. Put this right down on the snow. Ooh, that's a lot. Can you do all of this?
Oh yeah.
All right. Ooh. It's a lot of veggies. Truth is, I should probably check if this fish is even cooked. Oh,
What? Is it raw?
no. It looks perfectly cooked. Yeah?
How we doing, Say?
Serving your burrito right now. Dude, that meat looks perfect. Where's your shot at? Right here?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the camera where the window is and I'm gonna grab it like right through.
There's our breakfast burrito. It's like 3:00 p.m. Finally eating breakfast. So just a bunch of eggs and onion and bell pepper with some seasoning that I've never tried before. This is just yolks, garlic, pepper. Never tried it before. And then we just got our trout cooked in aluminum foil. I still can't name a better combo than eggs and fish. But we're gonna clean up and just get out of here because we are frozen. We feel like popsicles at this point. So it's so bright now. Too late. I feel like those would have been the game changer.
It'll cool off fast here. I'm not really concerned.
Oh my gosh. Got him. Last minute fish. Let's go. Maybe the bite's just coming on, Steve. Are we leaving too early? Let's go. It's on your power bait, dude. Your power eggs. They love that stuff. Oh. This time, I'm not gonna lose him. Well, Steve and I are packed up. I mean, there's no shelter anymore because it's on the sled. But as always, you always leave the rods in the water until you're completely ready to just start hiking out. What a way to end the trip. You know, we're out here, we're frozen. I can't even feel my toes anymore. And we caught one.
It's for all your sons. You needed that.
You know what this doubles as?
What? Oh, God.
Oh, he's out. Frying pan doubles as cooking and dispatcher.
Dude, that rod was in the hole.
Dude, like I was so scared it was just gonna get dragged in. That's all she wrote for today. I caught technically 2 fish. Steve caught 1, and it's been a really slow day fishing, so we will take 3 fish any day. I am speaking to you with frozen toes, frozen fingers, and a very numb face, so I'm ready to get out of here. As always, I appreciate you watching. It's time for me to go home and warm up. It's Bambi. You see Bambi? Just taking that off my hand is...
You see how cold I got standing out here for like 45 minutes?
I could imagine, dude.